Hi guys, my name is Akshay and I am a manifestation coach. All my contact info is in the description. Okay, so today I'm going to talk about how to let go of the old self and to propel yourself into a new reality, into your new desired reality. Okay, sometimes we know, okay, that the old self, our old identity is keeping us entrapped in the old undesirable reality. Okay, but still we find it difficult to put that identity behind us. Okay, so I'm going to explain this situation to you with the help of a very effective, I believe, example. Okay, so in the Indian Ocean there is a small little island. Okay, it's really not big. Okay, it has perhaps 50 to 200 people living on that island, and these people have never come in contact with the outside world. Okay, so they live on the island. They are slightly smaller in size than the average human, probably because of the limited food options. Okay, and they have a difficult life because they've never come in contact with the outside world. They don't even have proper oars for their boats. They just use long poles, okay, wooden sticks and poles to steer their boats, to row them. So very rudimentary people, okay, with a very rudimentary lifestyle, and their diet consists predominantly of mollusks, which means like shells and clams and stuff. Okay, so they've never come in contact with people, save for a couple of occasions wherein the contact was neutral. It was not exactly friendly, but they accepted some gifts from people who went close to the island. Okay, coconuts and some metal and metallic pots and pans, something like that. All right, so that was the only sort of peaceful contact. One time a missionary went to the island with the aim and hope of converting them to Christianity, but they hacked him to pieces, man. They slit his throat. What is very remarkable about these people is that they are extremely hostile to anyone who is not an islander. Okay, so anybody from the outside world, they are extremely hostile. Okay, and to them, okay, probably it is their culture, their identity, their tradition, and they probably justify it to themselves that, oh, these dangerous people, they came to ruin our life and ruin our lifestyle, and we killed them, and they shoot arrows and fucking spears, and they've killed people, okay, on more than one occasion. So they're extremely aggressive, violent, hostile. Okay, now I was thinking to myself, what are they clinging so fiercely to? What is it that they have? Nothing. An island wherein they are left far behind in human evolution. Okay, their homes are temporary shelters, made with slanting poles and some leaves and bark on top. They don't wear clothes. They don't have clothes, man. So and here we are talking about going and living on Mars, and already having been to the moon and having created for us such a secure lifestyle, while this population remains highly susceptible to natural calamities, diseases and stuff. Okay, so although they don't have any sort of lifestyle induced illnesses, okay, I have to give them that. But my thought was, what are they protecting themselves so fiercely against? They have nothing, but in their mind probably they are like, oh, these evil people are coming to our shores. Okay, and to them it feels like an alien invasion probably, and we killed them, and they are like afraid of us, and there are only 50 to 200 people on the island. There's nothing. That's all. That is their world, one little square patch of land. That's it. And they kill everybody who tries to come onto the island. So, very strange, very weird, but they are clinging so fiercely to their identity. When out there is a world full of possibilities. Similarly, human beings, even though we claim ourselves to be so advanced and, so intelligent, Homo sapiens, sapien, blah, 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 we cling to the past, to the unpleasant events of our past, to the unpleasant history, to our sometimes illogical traditions and culture, which is really entrapping us in a world which is not compatible with today's evolved social sciences, that is keeping us often entrapped in a world which is not compatible with human rights. Old cultures, old traditions, obsolete mindsets, not conducive to human rights. But we cling so fiercely to those principles and ideals. When out there is a world full of insane, and amazing possibilities. So I advise you to not be like those islanders who have a very sort of one-dimensional approach to their existence. I encourage you to be more dynamic, but most importantly, I encourage you to get excited about the new reality that you want to propel yourself towards. To get excited, to really get excited, because it presents so many countless and beautiful and amazing possibilities for you. And once you start becoming excited about it, and you start imagining that how awesome will it be to not be heartbroken anymore, to not be poor anymore, to not be weak, to not be stuck in your head all the time. Once you start getting excited about it, that is when your system is working, in the forward gear. Because as long as you're gloomy about not having it, it's like your assumptions are working in reverse gear, because you're gloomy, I don't have it, saturated in lack. So that is what you get more of. So get excited really about your new life, because there is an entire multiverse of opportunities out there for you. Once you get excited about how awesome would it be to receive love, you begin to feast upon that state of, wow, I feel so good to receive love. Feels so good to feel abundant. And I hope that, this story inspired you. It made you think about who you are, what you're doing, what you were before, where you're going, and that you derived some value from this interaction today. If you like the video, please hit like, share, subscribe, comment, hit the notification bell, unleash the power within you. And remember that if I said it, I already did it.